Okay, let me try to unpack this absolutely wild story that I just stumbled upon. So, apparently, a $580 million undersea power cable got rerouted because of, wait for it, Dobby the house elf's imaginary grave. If you're thinking, wait, is this a joke? Is this from The Onion? Nope, it's 100% real, and it's out of Nova Scotia. Let me explain why this story is way more fascinating than just, people are obsessed with Harry Potter. Alright, let's start with the basics. A massive infrastructure project, designed to bring renewable energy to thousands of homes, had to completely alter its route to avoid a tiny patch of beach that fans had unofficially dedicated to Dobby, a fictional elf from Harry Potter who dies in the series. Now, my first reaction. This is either the most wholesome or the most absurd thing I've heard all year. But here's the twist, the locals didn't just slap a R.I.P. Dobby sign there. They built a whole memorial, complete with a stone elf figurine and a plaque. And the government? They went along with it. Why? Because public opinion matters, and people in Nova Scotia clearly value storytelling and cultural quirks more than cutting costs. What's interesting here is how fiction shapes real-world decisions. In my opinion, this isn't just about Harry Potter, it's about how communities reclaim spaces through collective imagination. That beach wasn't just a beach anymore, it became a pilgrimage site. And when a project like this comes along, bulldozing through it would have sparked outrage. But rerouting. That's a PR win. You avoid backlash, you boost tourism, and suddenly you're part of a story that's way bigger than a power cable. That's smart politics, honestly. But let's dig deeper. A $580 million detour for a fictional character's memorial. That number's staggering. If you're a taxpayer, you might be asking, wait, how much did this sentimental decision cost me? But here's the thing, infrastructure projects always have contingencies for unexpected obstacles, geological, environmental, cultural. In this case, the cultural obstacle was entirely fan-made. And that's what makes this so modern. We're in an age where digital culture, memes, and fandoms hold tangible power. This isn't the first time fiction influenced reality. Just think about how "Keep Austin Weird" became a civic mantra, but this takes it to a whole new level. Another angle. Environmentalism. The official reason for the reroute was protecting the beach's ecosystem. But the timing of it all, after locals pushed to preserve Dobby's grave, makes you wonder how much of that environmental concern was genuine versus a convenient excuse. Don't get me wrong, ecosystems matter, but it's hard not to see this as a case where sentimentality got a seat at the table usually reserved for data and engineering reports. That's both beautiful and a little bit ridiculous. It's like the world is slowly becoming a Wes Anderson movie where aesthetics and nostalgia trump efficiency. So, what's the bigger takeaway here? For me, it's that we're living in a world where the lines between reality and fiction are increasingly blurred. Communities are using pop culture as a tool for identity, and governments are learning to play along. Is this a slippery slope? Maybe. But it's also a reminder that progress isn't just about concrete and cables, it's about stories, memory, and the things we choose to value. After all, if you can reroute a power line for a house elf, what else could we achieve if we prioritized the intangible things that make life weird and wonderful? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did Nova Scotia nail this, or are we opening the door to chaos by letting fictional elves dictate infrastructure?